Jesus calls, "My servants, help me to build the bridge. I need you." July 13th, 1957, message 6871. From Jesus through Bertha Dudde. Spoken by Pascal. Where your work for me is done, my work can now begin, provided I am not met with fierce resistance. But first a bridge must be built, for open resistance signifies a deep chasm that still separates the people from me. Your work is therefore by no means unimportant or unnecessary, for you can help build this bridge. It must be built from your side, because the chasm originated from your side. If man himself does not bridge the chasm, then his fellow man must give him an impetus and help him to undertake that work. Thereafter I am certainly ready to aid him and will send my helpers to assist him. And I myself will now come to meet him to make the path to me a simple matter. God's grace will one day clearly approach every person, extending a hand for all of them to take. To every person I will one day speak so clearly that their heart has no choice but to be moved, provided they allow themselves to be addressed without inner resistance. Every person will one day stand at a crossroads and see a narrow path leading upwards, while the other path is level and appears more tempting to them. But if they have the inner urge to rise, then they will choose the narrow path. And time and again, my messengers stand along the way, whose guidance and instructions they need only follow. Such messengers are you, my servants on earth, who are to be continually active for me. But as long as you still move about the earth, amidst the world and its dangers, amidst people who have no urge to rise up from the depths, it will cost you effort time and again to lead those people to the narrow path. For most of the time they listen to you only reluctantly and pass you by. Nevertheless, you must not cease to call them and draw their attention to the path towards the heights. For their will must first be stirred before I myself may approach them to offer myself as their guide. Yet open resistance repels me. I do not break open resistance by force. Instead, I hold back. Your will is turned towards me, and still you are even closer to the people than I am, because you yourselves walk among them as fellow human beings. You, therefore, can exert a positive influence on your fellow men, whereas I am still unable to do so, precisely because of their resistance, which proves their allegiance to my adversary. If you now succeed in breaking only the stubborn resistance, then man will occasionally turn his gaze beyond the chasm before which he still stands, and he will build a bridge in his mind. For thoughts already turned towards me are the first pillars which I support from my side, so that they will not collapse. From my side, it would truly be a simple thing to build a bridge to the people on earth. I have also built this bridge through my work of redemption. It therefore exists, but can only become visible to man once he acknowledges me as the Redeemer and calls out to me. And this always means the abandonment of his resistance and the exercise of his free will. Therefore, the desire to bridge the chasm must come from him, and you are to achieve that this desire is awakened within him through your work in the vineyard, consisting precisely of proclaiming my gospel to the people, directing their thoughts towards the realm where I am the absolute ruler, so they may thus remember me and my power and glory. If they are now able to recognize me as a god of love, then they will no longer resist the radiance of this love, and then I may exert my influence without imposing my will upon them. Human free will makes your assistance necessary. Because of free will, I cannot reveal myself so flagrantly that they are compelled to believe in me. But you may tell them the same thing I must tell them. Yet they may or may not believe you. They may even reject you, because what they hear through you is not yet 100% proof for them. Yet it may touch their hearts. They can sense that it is the truth and let go of their resistance. Thereby will your preliminary work have been successful. Then I myself can intervene, and the chasm that separated us will be bridged. The ascent will be effortlessly completed, for I may now guide the people myself so that they safely reach the goal. Amen.